Shiver for me now.
Live from the box.
Live from the box. 87.7 FM. Slim.
Sitting here with Driftwater. Rob You Blind. Yeah, good jam.
Yeah, we had the tunes up, blasting it. We were listening to it. She's over here smiling. Mike's happy. Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
You know. So,
Driftwater.
I want to hear this story.
Driftwater.
Driftwater. Where did this come from?
I mean, so you know, you get on Google, and of course you got to do the band search. Man, what am I gonna name my band? I don't know. You know, and it literally was kind of weird, but you know, when I get online and search and you start looking and you put band behind everything, but every name that you thought was great was taken. And you know, finally we were just putting words together like Drift and Driftwood. Of course, there's a band out of Binghamton called Driftwood. It's, you know, one of the most talented groups around the area. And you know, just put two words together and finally came up with Driftwater. It's like, man, it really just sounds cool and rolls off the tongue great. And I've searched for a band, and guess what? There wasn't one out there anywhere. So I'm like, that's a sign. Yeah.
It's a sign.
Let's go.
And I'm glad you shared that story because it's important. Artists should Google your name before you start. How many times that, you know, it'd be a second one? Or, you know, so that's a good tidbit to start. Now, Slim, you know I'm the resident foodie.
Yes.
You know I'm the big dude. I want to get back to this Taste of Syracuse you know, situation.
Yeah, I want to hear about the last show, the upcoming, you know, because it sounds like it's a good vibe there, T.
You know, I want to hear him talk about how hot it was last year in Eric Crombie and Fitz jeans. And did you enjoy the show? Come on, Mike.
Last year was amazing. I mean, we had a great slot. We went on at 8 o'clock on the Clinton Square stage on Saturday. The place was just jam-packed. I mean, thousands and thousands of people. It was hot that day.
It was hot, yes.
Oh, we were loading equipment, dripping sweat.
Yeah.
And the sun just started to go down as we were getting ready to play. And it was like just perfect weather. And we had a perfect set. You know, there's no complaints. That place in the summertime is the
place to play.
It's the place to play.
That is the highlight of my summer outside of the fair, and that's because I like to eat. But still, now let's talk about this year. You guys are coming back once again to play Taste of Syracuse.
Yep.
But you know, as we talk about backgrounds, you have a story for this one.
Well, I'll start with, you know, everybody knows that Bret Michaels is playing, you know, and it's
right.
The first song I ever learned was Every Rose Has a Thorn by Bret Michaels. So it's kind of like a full circle thing for me that I get to play my set, get done, catch his set, and hear that song that for the first time ever from this artist, you know, live. And I think it's just going to bring it, you know, to completion for me as far as where I started and, you know, where I am now. So it's kind of an interesting fact.
And you get to see an idea of where you want to go.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, that I can only imagine, you know, because you're going to go from the entertainer to the fan. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And just a total switch right there.
It's humbling.
Yeah.
Very
you have more of
humbling.
an appreciation while you're watching if you've just gotten off stage. Yeah.
I can imagine.
Now, I have a question. Now, later we'll be talking about DIY, investing in yourselves, artists, entertainers, which you guys actually are going to school. Give us a little bit about that right now and the direction you're taking all outside of your instruments and playing on stage.
Yeah, well, we both are students at Full Sail for their online program for music production, and it's been great. It's just really kind of changed things for us. We're using Pro Tools now, Logic. We're recording right at home. It's really kind of just totally opened up our creative palette almost.
Nice.
And gives you a little more freedom to be able to record every day, which I really like. You know, you kind of, when you're ready to do it, you could jump in and record for an hour. You don't have to get everyone all ready to go once a month down to the studio for the whole day and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's what I enjoy about it.
Yeah, music education is key. And if you haven't started, you know, trying to learn the ins and outs of it, you should. Because what you don't know, and then when you finally know, you're like, man, it was really easy.
Yeah.
I wish I had known all the stuff that I know now.
Right.
You know, and there's just so much. I mean, from music theory to the music business to
editing,
mixing, the whole 9 yards.
Wow.
And going from sitting in your basement playing 4 chords to being able to produce, you know, and we're not just talking about a song, but we're talking about radio jingles to movie trailers. I mean, we do all of that stuff in these
really
classes.
the whole package.
Awesome. Yeah.
Now, before we let you go, Slim, is anything that you're dying, biting at the teeth to make sure you know about Driftwater?
Yeah. Well, I want to know where everyone can check you out, right? You got to hit everybody with.
Of course, you know, we're on Facebook.
Okay.
We're on driftwaterband.com is our hit page, and you know, we have the mobile app, of course, that comes with that.
Okay. Mobile app.
We got Twitter, Instagram. You know, we're pretty up there on social networking. We try to keep our page updated as much as we can. Of course, you know, everybody in the band works full time, so everybody knows how that works. You know, your full-time job.
Rotate 20 minutes a day.
Right.
You'll be surprised. Like, listen, you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We all do Friday and Saturday, and you'll be surprised how much you can get done.
Yeah, that's true.
So one last question. You're back here a year from now, right? In our illustrious studios. Where do you see yourself? Where's Driftwater? You know, you sit back and you say, where are we a year from now?
I know we've been talking a lot about wanting to tour after we get this CD done. So, I mean, I'm hoping that we have come from getting out around the country on the road, have maybe 2 more CDs out, and
they want to pump out the music.
Yeah, well, we're songwriters. That's our, you know, first and foremost. We put the writing before everything else.
Nice.
We would love to be published. You know, that's our goal. You know.
Hey, so ASCAP, BMI.
I'm a member of BMI.
Okay.
Also BMI.
BMI is really more songwriters, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know that it's free for a songwriter to join at first, and then ASCAP, I think it's like $150 a year, and
it's 35.
Oh, is it? Oh, maybe that's the publisher. Somebody. I was referred to BMI, and I went there, and I love BMI Live. You can put in your performances of your live stuff, and they'll pay you a check. I mean, every time. Hey.
Sounds like a plan.
Hey, sign me up.
Well, Driftwater, thank you. Mike, Kristen,
thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks
appreciate
for having
spending
us.
the time with you guys.
Yeah.
It's T, Slim.
87.7 live from the box. Check us out here every Wednesday. And right now, around this time, we do our Gem of the Week, T.
Yes,
This
Gem of
week,
the Week.